morning, everyone. Faith King here on this Friday Eve. Roads are clear today after a first warning alert day. We'll check in with meteorologist Christina Talamo in just a second. But first, let's start with our top story of the morning. Rensselaer County Executive Steve McLaughlin is back at work this morning, cleared of all charges in a criminal case. Well, this has been a pretty big story we've been following all week. A jury found him not guilty of 2 felony charges related to the use of campaign money while he was in the state assembly. McLaughlin was accused of using campaign funds to pay off money he owed a former staffer and improperly reporting the transaction to the Board of Elections. His defense team argued that a political consultant paid that money back with what he had earned from working on the campaign. Had McLaughlin been found guilty yesterday, he would have been forced to resign from the county executive's office. This is what McLaughlin had to say after the verdict.
And all the people of Rensselaer County who have supported me throughout the years, they know the good work that we're doing, and we're going to continue to do the good work. I want to thank Judge Sober for doing a great job on the case, and like I said, I hope I mentioned the jury for their consideration and hard work.
In other news, Senator Chuck Schumer says a debt ceiling default would be an economic nightmare for upstate New York. Schumer says upstate is especially sensitive to the economic pressure points that a default would bring. He says it would risk benefits for nearly 2 million upstate New Yorkers who are on Social Security, threaten the health of those on Medicare, hinder care for veterans, and even lead to surging mortgage rates and increasing housing costs.
It has never happened before in our history. Neither Democrats in the past, Democrats and Republicans always came together and got this done because everyone knew the consequences of default would be so severe.
Next story makes me want to go back to high school, at least for a day, at least for a snow day, at least. Some kids in Fulton County did not take the school bus yesterday. They rode in snowmobiles. Take a look at that. How cool is this? Mike Angus took this picture and he tells us his son pushed for the idea back in 2007. Now, with a permission slip, students at Mayfield can take their snowmobile to school. Students are required to take a snowmobile safety course, of course, have good behavior at school, and ride on school property with respect. School officials hope the tradition can continue. A very fun day for those students. Yesterday's first warning alert day was the perfect day to ride to school on a snowmobile. Maybe not so much drive conditions, but it's going to get windy out there.
Yeah, Faith, it's definitely going to get windy as we head throughout the afternoon today. The good news is we will be looking at some drier weather, quieter weather over the next couple of days. But I want to talk about yesterday's storm system. Did underperform a bit than what was expected. And here's what happened again when we talk about Mother Nature throwing some tricks at us here. Here's a loop from the last couple of hours. But what really happened yesterday is we had some drier air move into that system right around the time of when we were going to see that heavier snow in the afternoon. So the drier air, warmer air aloft moves in, and that's what really cut down on the totals where we were supposed to see the snowfall accumulation there. And then by the time we changed back over and we saw some more precipitation move in, it was just too warm. And that's why we saw more rain than anything, and a little bit of a mix, especially dealing with some slippery spots across parts of the area into the evening and the overnight. But that's what we saw yesterday. But today, good news, quieter weather, and we will be looking at that storm continuing to exit off to our east. Pittsfield, CDPHP, first warning weather cam, mostly cloudy, 37 degrees out there. And that's the story for the day today. We'll see a lot of clouds around, the chance for maybe a few spotty showers. And that will mainly be limited, though, to the hill towns, the higher terrain areas. Temperatures as we head throughout the morning are mainly in the lower to mid 30s, 35 in Glenmont, 34 Saratoga Springs, 31 in Broad Albin, and 37 degrees in Great Barrington. Hour by hour forecast as we head throughout the day today. Notice the areas that could see some additional rain or snow showers, the Adirondacks, the Green Mountains, the higher elevation spots. Those will be the areas that could still see some Lingering spot showers as we head throughout the day today. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 30s across parts of the greater capital district before temperatures drop as we head throughout the afternoon and the evening hours. And it will turn very windy, and that will make it feel even colder as we head throughout the evening hours. We'll see some drier weather, so any of those additional snow showers will end, and we'll also see those temperatures dropping down into the 20s and the teens in the overnight period tonight and into tomorrow. Starting off the day tomorrow, fairly cloudy, but for the most part, we will be looking at mostly cloudy skies and some drier weather for your Friday. Wind gust speeds hour by hour as we head throughout the afternoon today. Could be gusting out of the west 30 to 35 miles per hour at times. So it will be very windy as we head throughout the afternoon today. And keep in mind, some of the areas that have the heavier snow, some ice on the trees there, can't rule out some of those tree branches falling down that could lead to a power outage or two. So just something to keep in mind in the areas that see strong wind gusts and have had some heavy wet snow or ice hanging on the trees there. Today, high temperatures in the upper 30s in the capital district. Again, the rain showers have moved out for the most part. We're looking at just some additional snow showers in the Adirondacks, the Green Mountains, higher terrain spots, becoming breezy with winds out of the west as we head throughout the afternoon with that pressure gradient between the exiting system. And tonight, we'll see temperatures dropping down into the mid-teens and the lower to mid-20s, mostly cloudy and breezy for your Thursday night. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy for Friday as well. Highs still well above average over the next couple of days. Upper 30s, lower 40s for Friday, for Saturday. Then as we head towards Sunday, we'll track our next week system heading our way. The better chance for any accumulating rain or accumulating snow will be across the northern half of the viewing area into Sunday evening. But for the most part, not really expecting any major storm system heading our way. And there's chance for some rain and snow showers as we head towards midweek next week by Wednesday.
Okay, Christina. So 38 today, but it's going to feel much colder than that because of the high winds.
Yeah, for the most part, when we talk about winds gusting up to 30 to 35 miles per hour, that means our temperatures today might be in the 30s. They will drop this afternoon, but it'll feel like 20s for the most part all throughout the afternoon.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Christina. And before we go, it's been 1 week since an Army vet lost her home. We love stories like this. It was from a fire in Rensselaer County, but now the community is stepping up to help this vet. Shannon Roy's house is on Route 22 in North Hoosick. Because of the fire, her house was deemed a total loss. She was able to escape unharmed. The Army vet has received a lot of help from her community. People have given her clothes, and someone even started a GoFundMe page to help her out. Shannon says she is someone who traditionally doesn't like to ask for help, but she's thankful for the community support.
I'm somebody that has a hard time asking for help, and generally I don't. And I'm just very grateful for the outpouring of love that I've.
And Shannon says her 2 cats are still missing. She's hopeful she will find them, and we hope the same. We're back live on air for Live at Noon. Starting at 12, Tessa Bentulin will be your anchor this afternoon. Have a great day, everyone.